American car buyers paid an average of $1,500 in dealer add-on services last year. According to the FTC's own 2024 Cars Rule investigation, 8 of the most common services deliver close to zero real-world value, while dealers collect margins of up to 2,000%. I bought all 12. I tested every single one against Consumer Reports, the NHTSA, and independent specialists. 8 are a complete scam. 4 are worth every dollar. Let's start with the worst. Dealer window tint. Dealers charge $299 to $799 for window tint. Here's what they never tell you. They subcontract the work to the same local tint shops you could walk into yourself, then add a 40 to 100% markup for making a phone call. Seattle tint specialist Kevin Morrison has been contracted by 4 dealerships for 8 years. I get paid $150 to $200 for a job the dealer charges $499 for. Same film, same equipment, same techniques I use at my own shop. Most dealers spec the cheapest dyed film available, not ceramic, because ceramic costs them more to order. But here's what makes this worse. When tint is bundled into a finance package, a $499 job financed at 7% over 60 months costs you $624. You paid $624 for work a local shop does for $200 using better film. Find a certified independent tint shop. Get ceramic. Pay $200 to $300. Done. Key fob protection plan. The finance manager tells you key fob replacement costs $150 to $500. True. Then he sells you a 5-year protection plan for $299 to $599. Here's the number he does not mention. A 2024 KeyTrack audit found the average driver loses a key fob once every 11 years. Dallas advisor Thomas Riley reviewed fine print across 23 dealer plans. Most have a $50 to $100 deductible per claim, limit 1 replacement per year, and pay out with a generic aftermarket fob, not OEM. You are paying $399 for coverage that statistically triggers once per decade and pays out $150. A membership costs $64.99 per year and includes lockout service. An Apple AirTag costs $29. For $94 combined, you have solved the entire problem. The dealer charges $399 for the same outcome. Decline this every time. Rust proofing and undercoating. Dealers charge $800 to $1,500 for rust proofing on new vehicles. Consumer Reports says skip it. Honda's own owner documentation explicitly states additional corrosion treatment is unnecessary and not recommended. Toyota, Ford, GM, and Hyundai publish identical statements. Portland engineer Dr. Sarah Mitchell analyzed factory corrosion protection on 12 current model year vehicles. Modern manufacturing applies up to 7 stages of corrosion protection before the vehicle reaches the dealer. The dealer is selling you a second coat on top of 7 industrial layers. The only scenario where aftermarket undercoating has value is on a used vehicle that has already lost factory protection. But here's the clause nobody reads. Dealer rust-proofing warranties only pay out when rust fully penetrates the metal. Surface rust, bubbling, and partial corrosion are all excluded. Denver buyer Robert Chen paid $1,200 and filed a claim at year 3 for bubbling wheel wells. Denied. Penetrating rust only. I paid $1,200 for a warranty that covers nothing until my truck has literal holes in it. Nitrogen tire inflation. Those green valve caps you see on every dealer lot mean one thing. They are charging $150 to $200 to fill your tires with nitrogen. Here's the fact they never put on the invoice. The air you breathe is already 78% nitrogen. You are paying $200 to go from 78 to 95%. Consumer Reports tested this over 12 months. Air-filled tires lost 3.5 psi. Nitrogen-filled tires lost 2.2 psy. A difference of 1.3 psy across an entire year. Their conclusion? Nitrogen won't hurt your tires, but don't waste your money. No scientific evidence it improves fuel economy. But here's the real scam inside the scam. Once your tires have nitrogen, the dealer tells you to come back for nitrogen top-offs, because mixing air defeats the purpose. You are now locked into their service bay for a product that is free at any gas station. Los Angeles buyer Sarah Williams paid $189 and came back twice for $20 top-offs. My mechanic laughed. He said the air at the gas station is already 78% nitrogen. I had been paying to maintain a product that does not exist. Fabric and interior protection. Permaplate, Auto Armor, Interior Shield, Scotchgard Plus. The name changes by dealer. The product does not. Every single one is a commodity fabric spray and leather conditioner, available on Amazon for $12 to $30. Applied in 5 minutes before you take delivery. Miami detailing specialist Dr. Carlos Rodriguez has examined dealer-applied interior protection on over 200 vehicles. It is the same chemistry as a $15 bottle of 3M Scotchgard. No surface prep, no skill required. Dealers charge $400 to $800 for 5 minutes of work and $15 in product. The markup is not incidental, it is the entire business model. But here's what makes this cross a line. Consumer protection attorneys have documented cases where dealers charge for interior protection and never apply it. The product is invisible. There is no way to verify it was done. Chicago buyer Jennifer Park paid $595 and later found a Scotchgard aerosol in the detailing bay. I paid $595 for a $12 spray can. Buy 303 fabric guard for $16.99. Do it yourself, save $580. VIN etching. VIN etching has been on dealer purchase agreements for decades, and it is still there in 2025. The dealer etches your VIN onto all 6 windows as a theft deterrent. Price, $200 to $400, often pre-printed on the contract to look mandatory. Cost to the dealer, $10 to $20. Consumer Law Group documented this markup directly. The FTC's 2024 CARS rule listed VIN etching as one of the add-on fees under investigation for deceptive practices. Security specialist Christopher Scouten analyzed real-world theft data. Car thieves steal for joyrides, chop shops, or export. Joyriders don't care about etching. Chop shops want the drivetrain, not the glass. Export markets don't check USVIN databases. The deterrence argument doesn't match how vehicles are actually stolen. Boston buyer David Foster paid $350, then looked it up at home. The DIY kit is $19.99 on Amazon. Same process, same result. I asked the dealer which windows were etched. They couldn't tell me. The DIY kit is $20. Negotiate this off every agreement before you sign. Dealer paint protection coating. The paint protection package is the most profitable add-on in the entire finance office. Dealers charge $800 to $2,500 for a service they describe as ceramic coating, paint sealant, or clear coat protection. At some dealerships, it appears on the sticker before you sit down, framed as standard equipment. Here is what you are actually buying. A spray-on paint sealant, not a true ceramic coating, applied by a detail tech in under 30 minutes, with zero paint correction or surface preparation. Professional ceramic coating takes 2 to 3 full days. Decontamination, clay bar treatment, paint correction, and multiple application stages. Dealers do none of that. And George Kleeman, who runs Coatings by the Bay and has published forensic comparisons of dealer-applied coatings, examined 4 of the most common dealer protection products. The products sold by dealerships under the name ceramic coating are paint sealants, what the detailing industry calls ceramic toppers. They last weeks to months, not years. I have customers come to us after paying $2,000 at a dealer, and the coating has already failed at 4 months. A real ceramic coating from a professional shop lasts 5 to 10 years and includes a certified warranty. For these prices, you could have a real ceramic coating installed. You are paying professional prices for a product applied in 3 minutes by someone hired 2 months ago. But here's what is legally significant. Multiple dealers in several states have been caught adding paint protection packages to lease contracts without customer authorization and rolling the cost into the finance amount. The FTC CARS rule, which took effect in 2024, explicitly prohibits charging for services not clearly disclosed and consented to before the contract is signed. Los Angeles buyer Alexandra Chen found an $1,800 paint protection charge buried in her 2024 Highlander lease paperwork. I had explicitly said no to every add-on. It was on page 4 under dealer installed accessories. The finance manager said it had already been applied and could not be removed. I walked out, found a different dealer the next day. Get paint protection from an independent certified detailing shop. $800 to $1,500, including actual paint correction, certified product, and a real 5-year warranty. Extended warranty from the F&I office. The #1 scam in the dealer's finance office is the extended warranty, also called a vehicle service contract, and it is the most expensive mistake most car buyers make after negotiating the purchase price. Dealers charge $1,500 to $4,000 for extended warranty packages. The finance manager will tell you that the average major repair on a modern vehicle costs $4,000 to $6,000. He is right. What he will not tell you is what the contract actually covers. The Consumer Federation of America analyzed extended warranty contracts sold through dealerships and found that the average payout on claims is less than 50% of the total premium paid. The contracts are loaded with exclusions: pre-existing conditions, maintenance-related failures, wear items, cosmetic damage, any failure attributed to improper use. Deductibles of $100 to $200 per visit mean minor repairs come out of your pocket regardless of coverage. Chicago consumer attorney Dr. Michael Foster has litigated extended warranty disputes for 12 years. The most important fact about dealer-sold extended warranties is that the dealer typically keeps 40 to 70% of the purchase price as commission. On a $3,000 warranty, the dealer may pocket $1,500 to $2,100 before the contract is even activated. The remaining amount goes to the third-party administrator who actually pays claims, and that administrator's entire business model depends on paying as few claims as possible. I have reviewed contracts with 47 separate exclusion clauses. The cover says total protection. The contract says something entirely different. But here's what turns this from a bad deal into a financially dangerous one. Extended warranties are almost always added to the financed amount. A $2,500 warranty financed over 60 months at 7% interest costs you $3,123 total. You are paying $3,123 for a product with a sub 50% claims payout rate, sold by a finance manager earning $1,500 commission on the transaction. Seattle buyer Robert Chen financed a $2,800 extended warranty on his 2022 Ram 1500. At 41,000 miles, the transfer case failed. Dealer quoted $3,400 to repair. I filed a claim. Denied. The contract excluded fluid-related failures. Transfer case failures are almost always fluid-related. I paid $3,400 out of pocket after already paying $3,123 in warranty costs. I spent over $6,500 to be unprotected. If you want extended coverage, buy direct from the manufacturer, not through the F&I office, or self-insure by putting $100 per month into a dedicated savings account from the day you buy. Before the 4 services that are actually worth buying, hit subscribe right now, because the #1 service on the Worth It list will surprise you, and dealers almost never mention it proactively because their margin on it is the lowest of anything in the finance office. Now, Worth It number 4, Dealer Tire Rotation and Oil Change Package. The Dealer Oil Change and Tire Rotation Package lands on the Worth It list, with one condition that determines whether it actually delivers value. The national average for a full synthetic oil change and tire rotation at a dealership in 2025 is $90 to $130. At an independent shop, the same service runs $60 to $90. The dealer premium is real, roughly $30 to $40 per visit, around $300 to $400 over 5 years. But the dealer package delivers 2 things no independent shop can match on a new vehicle under warranty. First, VIN-linked documentation. Every dealer service visit is logged to your vehicle identification number in the manufacturer's national database. This matters in warranty disputes, recall documentation, and resale value verification. Second, factory specification fluids. Modern vehicles, particularly hybrids and EVs, require specific oil grades that some independent shops substitute without disclosure. Portland Service Director Thomas Riley has 20 years of combined dealership and independent shop experience. The honest recommendation is dealer oil service for the first 36,000 miles, the standard bumper-to-bumper warranty period. After that, a quality independent shop using correct spec fluids is a legitimate and cheaper option. The package loses its value the moment the dealer starts adding non-scheduled services at every visit. Cabin air filters, throttle body cleaning, fuel system treatments. Know exactly what is due on your maintenance schedule and decline everything else. The oil change package is worth it. Everything the dealer adds to it is not. Manufacturer-backed tire and wheel protection. Tire and wheel road. Hazard protection Bentlin is one of those products where the difference between a good deal and a scam comes down to 3 words: who administers it. Dealer-sold tire and wheel plans through third-party administrators have the same structural problems as extended warranties: exclusions, deductibles, denied claims. But manufacturer-backed tire and wheel programs from companies like Tire Rack, Discount Tire, or directly through manufacturers like Toyota and Ford are a fundamentally different product. The math works clearly. Replacing a low-profile run-flat tire on a modern performance vehicle costs $350 to $600 per tire. A road hazard plan from Tire Rack covering 4 tires for 2 years costs $60 to $90. One pothole on a New York or Chicago street pays for 5 years of coverage. Boston Fleet Manager Amanda Peterson manages 47 vehicles across multiple makes and tracks every tire and wheel expense. Manufacturer-backed and major retailer road hazard plans consistently pay claims without the exclusion games you see in dealer-sold contracts. The deductibles are lower, the claim process is faster, and the coverage terms are written in plain language. I have had one dealer-sold tire protection plan in my fleet, and it denied 2 consecutive claims for improper inflation that were clearly pothole damage. The Tire Rack plan on the same fleet has paid every claim without dispute. Buy it from Tire Rack, Discount Tire, or the manufacturer directly. Never buy it from the F&I office through a third-party administrator. Gap insurance, but not from the dealer. Gap insurance. Guaranteed asset protection covers the difference between what your car is worth and what you owe on it if the vehicle is totaled in the first 2 to 3 years of ownership. On a new vehicle financed with less than 20% down, this gap can be $3,000 to $8,000. Your primary insurance does not cover it. Gap does. The product is genuinely valuable. The dealer version is not. Dealers charge $400 to $900 for gap insurance. Your own auto insurance company or bank offers identical coverage for $20 to $40 per year, roughly $60 to $120 over the coverage period. The Consumer Federation of America found that dealer-sold gap insurance is one of the highest margin products in the entire F&I office. Detroit insurance analyst Dr. Rachel Moore compared dealer gap contracts against insurer-issued gap coverage across 30 claims. The coverage is functionally identical. The dealer product is not superior in any measurable way. The $800 dealer gap policy and the $25 per year insurance add-on both pay the same gap in the same scenarios with the same claim process. The dealer markup exists entirely because buyers assume the finance office is the only place to get it. Call your insurance company before you walk into the finance office. Add gap coverage to your existing policy for $20 to $40 per year. Decline it at the dealer. You will save $600 to $700 on a product that delivers identical protection. Gap insurance, buy it, just never buy it from the dealer. Factory-backed prepaid maintenance plan. The single best value offered in any dealership finance office is the factory-backed prepaid maintenance plan. And it is the one service that most buyers reject because they assume it is the same as everything else in that office. It is not. The critical distinction: factory-backed means the manufacturer administers the plan directly, not a third-party contractor. Toyota's Toyota Care Plus, Honda's Maintenance Minder, Ford's Prepaid Maintenance. These are manufacturer programs with transparent coverage, no exclusion clauses for covered maintenance items, and service performed to factory specification. The math is consistently favorable. Toyota Care Plus covers 2 years of oil changes, tire rotations, and multi-point inspections. Typical cost at purchase: $399 to $599. The cost of identical services paid individually over 2 years: $600 to $900. You are buying a known quantity at a predictable discount with manufacturer accountability. Boston financial analyst Amanda Peterson compared prepaid maintenance costs against pay-per-visit pricing across 8 vehicle brands over 5 years. Factory prepaid maintenance plans consistently deliver 15 to 30% savings on covered services versus individual pricing, with zero risk of denial because exclusions do not apply to scheduled maintenance items. This is the rare dealer add-on where the value proposition is transparent, the math works in the customer's favor, and there is no hidden structure designed to limit payouts. The caveat: factory-backed only. Third-party maintenance contracts sold through the F&I office have the same problems as extended warranties. Ask one question before you buy anything in the finance office: is this administered by the manufacturer or by a third party? Manufacturer: buy it. Third party: decline it. Next video: the exact questions that legally force dealers to show their invoice cost before you sign. Watch it. Thanks.